guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here on this channel, we talk about law of attraction, spiritual development, and making you believe that all things are possible, one step at a time. So judging by my last video, I look a little bit better. It's a little bit more put together, you know what I mean? So I have my laptop here. And like I said before, I am going to keep you guys updated with, what's going on, how I'm feeling, and yeah. So breast implant illness is just such a huge topic, and honestly, for anyone that says that it's not real or it's not a thing, is just I have no words for that person, because you're literally putting a bag of chemicals in your body. Like, there's over 40 chemicals in breast implants. I don't know if it's just silicone or saline, but either way, the plastic bag that it holds all this stuff together you decide to put up in your body has over 40 chemicals and just so many heavy metals in it, and it's just really disturbing to think about, to be completely honest. It just really is. So I am just overjoyed. I got my quote today, and luckily I was able to schedule my appointment for next week. So I am explanting Wednesday of next week, and I can't tell you how happy I am to get these things out. I don't even care about being flat-chested. It's just not about that. It's just really not about that. I feel so sick every single day, and I'm in pain, and it's just, My last video, I mentioned, I was like, I'm not opposed to any woman that wants to get these in and feel good about themselves, and you're just putting your own health at risk, but don't do it. Really, just, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I mean, there's other ways to make ourselves happy, and unfortunately I had to go through this whole process and waste so much money to realize that I was beautiful the way I was. And that's pretty unfortunate, but things happen. We go through phases, you know what I mean? So I'm going to, now, I never brought up the list of breast implant illness because I knew that if I looked at them, I would just constantly think that I have every single one, and I'd rather just experience what I'm going through, other than telling myself oh, this is going on. Placebo effect is really just incredible. But I know what women are going through. I'm actually following a page on Facebook for breast implant illness, and what these ladies are going through is just incredible. My heart goes out to them and the symptoms that they're going through. Luckily, mine aren't extreme, but I mean, anyways, I'm going over this list because I'm getting them out. So it's not, I'm not going to be worrying about this for the next year if I have these symptoms. I'm literally getting them out, so there's that. This list is so long. Oh my gosh. That's really long. Can y'all see that? Look at all that. Those are all the symptoms that you can get. But like I said, it's a bag of chemicals, so anything can happen, really. So I'm just gonna go down the list and see what I have. So about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I started getting a lot of pain, and that's when all my, stuff started happening and ultimately coming to this decision. But since then, I have definitely been gaining symptoms. So I'll try to see what I've been going through for the last 2 years, and then what just kind of came up. And I also, oh God, there's just there's so much to this. The symptoms that they list are so vague, they can literally be anything. So that's another reason why I never looked at the list of symptoms, because there's so many things that can be correlated to this. But since I've been in and out of hospitals getting tests done, I know that I have no other option but a foreign object in my body. So fatigue is the first one. Ultimately, I feel a lot of fatigue just generally in life. Not anything too crazy, but lately I've been getting a lot of fatigue, like to the point where my eyes are burning. Like I don't want to be up. I don't want to be doing anything. So that's a big one. Brain fog or memory loss. I don't think I have brain fog. We all go through things where we're like, what the fuck was I doing this for? You know, but I don't have anything like crazy that is like that bad to relate anything to, or memory loss. Next would be muscle and joint pain. So typically I would say no, because I am in and out of the gym, and obviously muscle pain and joint pain comes with that. But in the last 2 months of like when a whole bunch of my symptoms started, my knees have never hurt and have been so sore in my entire life. Like you would think I replaced my knees with an 80-year-old man. Like it's incredible. So yes, that one is huge for me as of now. For whatever my symptoms have been doing the last 2 months, now my muscle pain and joints have been just crazy. Hair loss, dry skin, and hair. So dry skin, I just moved back to Ohio, so that's just normal, I feel. Hair loss. Now, I did take a medication that I believe caused my hair loss at that point in time, which was about a month and a half ago. But it very much could have been, my implants. But I did lose a hefty amount to the point where my hair felt so thin. Like it's starting to thicken up now, but it's just insane. So I haven't seen too much more of that. So it's not a continuous thing. So that's why I kind of think it was the medication I took at that point in time. Premature aging. Come on, I look beautiful. Weight problems. I know people go through a lot of inflammation when they have breast implant illness. I don't see any inflammation, but I do kind of see my weight going down a little bit. I don't know if that's correlated in the same sense, but that's just kind of like what I see. But I also like to trick my mind thinking that I'm too skinny, because I grew up very skinny and getting made fun of, so that's just always going to be in the back of my head. Poor sleep and insomnia. No, I don't really have issues with sleeping. Dry eyes. No, I don't have dry eyes. They just burn because I'm tired. Thyroid issues. I don't think so. I got tests done for my thyroids and they didn't say anything was wrong. But again, when you have breast implant illness, all your symptoms that you have, you can literally feel like you're dying and physically feel that. And all your tests will come back normal. How? I have no idea, but it's been doing that to me too. All my tests have been coming back normal. Nothing's wrong. So, adrenal symptoms, don't know, don't think so. Hormone imbalance, I think I just always have had hormone imbalance, so I don't see any issues there. Menopause, no. So here's what I'm gonna do, because I feel like this video is gonna be really long if I just continue down the list. If I see one, I'll just say it. So I'll cut everything else out, but let's go that route. So vertigo. Vertigo, I would say kinda, or like a dizziness, that which also started about a month and a half, 2 months ago. I was septic at one point, and just an awful feeling. I would never wish that on anyone, but I had like a similar feeling like that. Like your body just, it's doing something, it's trying to tell you something. And I feel like that's what it was doing at that point in time, like trying to tell me like, hey, something's up. So I just felt like that vertigo-ish, like dizziness, not really here, kind of lucid feeling, but nothing too crazy. Like it's just, I think maybe I got that like 3 times. I have been getting more acid reflux, which sucks. Gastritis, for years I've had gastritis. I have managed it a lot more through like meditation and yoga, like calming. Like I don't stress out as much as I used to, so that's just inevitable for me to have that. Leaky gut, IBS. I don't really understand the term of leaky gut, IBS, I think, is just like irritable bowels. But when I got a colonoscopy, they said that there was a lot of inflammation up there, so I believe that I am going through some sort of thing like that. Night sweats. So fun fact about me, I really don't sweat. Like, it's really, 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 really hard for me to sweat. But I would wake up throughout the night sometimes feeling like I was like drenched in sweat. I don't know if I was, because I was obviously dreaming at that point in time, but when I woke up, I felt like I was sweating. And then now throughout the day, my hands are like profusely sweating, my feet, my armpits. So obviously my body is trying to detoxify something, and since I can't sweat anywhere else, it's I guess just going out of my hands and feet and armpits. Ear ringing, yes. Now I'm used to ear ringing because if you see any of my stuff on my channel, I do talk about my spirit guides. They do talk to me that way. That's a form of them communicating with me, is my ear ringing, but it's a little bit more pronounced when they're saying something, and constantly I have this just really faint, just like low ring. So yes. Heart palpitations and change in your normal heart rate, yes. I have been getting really odd panic attacks. Like, I'll just be sitting here calm, doing whatever, and I'll just get into a panic attack. And they get really bad to the point where I'm like, and I don't go through panic attacks like that. It's just not bad for me, really. Frequent urination. I will say yes, only in the last 2 months. It's definitely been going on a little bit more. No pain has come with it. Like, I've had UTIs before, so I know what a UTI feels like. This is just like, it's just different. Like, I can't really explain it. There is like a frequent urination, but it's just not the same as a UTI. So I know that they can be hugely correlated, but I don't have a UTI, and it's different. It's different. Cold hands, feet, and chest, yes. So that came with all the sweating. My hands get super, super cold. My feet get really cold. And the issue that I'm having on my left side will get cold. So there's that. Chest discomfort, yes, because I am obviously having an issue with one of them right now. And the next one is shortness of breath. So this one just started, I would say 4 days ago, maybe 5. It's to the point where it's like I ran a fucking marathon. Like, I ran a marathon and I can't breathe. And I will literally just be sitting in one spot. Or there's just times where I can't catch my breath. And yes, I know the big C word is going around, with this whole pandemic. I'm not going to say the name of it, but it's not that. I also had that months ago, and that was fucking awful. But anyways, it's not that. So there's a symptom on here that says feeling like you're dying. That's a little extreme for my case, but there is, like, I wake up feeling like I'm just not healthy. Like, that's just where I'm at. Like, I just physically don't feel, like, the other day I woke up and like those little energy bars that kind of like your phone, like the little battery symbol, I saw that in front of me and it was here. Like, I know that doesn't make sense, but it's like I woke up and I just saw that energy bar and it was just so low, and it's just been tough. So yeah, that was a big list, but as you can see, I really don't have that many, but I am definitely going through things. If you have implants and you're watching this, please just think about, I know, because I thought about it to the point where, well, if I wasn't going through something, I would just keep them. And I know it's hard to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of them. Like, I paid all this money, I plan to have them for the rest of my life, and you know what, I'm just gonna get rid of them. I know it's hard to come to that conclusion, but really think about it. Like, look up implants and what is in them. Look at all those chemicals that are in there. Like, our body forms that capsule when that implant goes in because it's not good. It's literally trying to protect us from something that is not good for us. I also, like I said, started following this breast implant illness page, and this lady showed a picture of her plant that she had forever, never dies. It doesn't matter if she waters it or doesn't water it. Like, she left for like a month somewhere, and she accidentally left her implants by the plant, like right underneath the plant. And the side that the implants were on, when she got home, that side of the plant was completely dead. And those implants weren't even in the soil or whatever. It was just below the plant, and it was literally killing the plant right by it. Like, disgusting, disturbing. These are in me right now. These things that are so toxic are inside me, and all these symptoms just make sense. Like, everything that I'm going through, everything that these women go through just makes sense. And I'm so happy to get back to myself. I'm so happy to get back into the gym I used to be, like how I used to be, and just love myself the way that I am. And obviously love my new body, because I have to go back to, I don't know. Like, I have no idea what I'm gonna look like. But at this point, I don't care. I'm in so much pain, and I'm just so sick to my stomach every day. I'm just so ready. So fucking ready. So that's just it for this video. I promise I'll get something else out other than just talking about my boobs. But I know what it's like for me right now and what I'm going through, and watching the videos and following women that are going through the same thing is just so comforting to me, and it's just getting me through it. I know I have everyone around me helping me, but having someone exactly in the same position that you are, it just helps. So if I can help at least one person either decide to get them removed or just help them on their journey of removing their own implants, like, I'm here for you. I'm here, I'm going through it. It's fucking scary, but we are strong, and our bodies are our natural healers. It is just going to work out. I believe that. I am guided to the decision that I made. This is it. This is my new journey. I just can't wait. So if this video resonated with you at all, or if you liked it, or if you want to see more of my journey, please give it a thumbs up. If you feel like someone needs to hear this video, please share it. And if there's anything that you need to know or want to know, or just want to chat or give me some words of encouragement, leave them in the comments below. Truly, that would mean the most to me. And yeah, until my next video, I hope you stay true, and namaste.